So we're really excited about Steam OS. 13 Steam machines have already been unveiled at CES 2014 this week in Las Vegas. But a lot of those systems, although extremely impressive with their specs, might be a little bit pricey for some. So what we've decided to do is actually put together our own Steam machine and try to keep it under a reasonable budget. We're talking to Eric here. He's from our North York location. He's one of our in-store specialists. So he's picked out these components. So Eric, what are each of these components and why did you pick them out?
So the first thing we did, we went with the Cooler Master case and power supply. The case is a mini ITX. It's a real small case. It's going to fit nicely into your living room, fit nicely beside a TV.
Yep.
It's about the same size as a subwoofer.
Yeah, the Elite 120, which is this model, honestly, it's probably smaller than my home subwoofer, so I think it'll blend into my living room really, really nicely.
Yeah, and then we went with the Cooler Master Extreme 525 watts power supply. More than enough for any graphics card we're going to choose. We went with something with a good price and good reliability.
Yeah, very nice.
Then we moved right along into the motherboard, which is the MSI H81M P33. It's for socket 1150. It's a mini ITX, so it's going to fit in this case. It's going to handle well. It's got good durability, good reliability.
Very nice.
And we went with the Intel Core i5. We went with the i5 because it's a great price, it's great performance, it's going to last a long time, and that's what we're looking for with this build.
Yeah, fair enough. And obviously for budget's sake, we didn't have to opt for i7. In a lot of cases, for gaming particularly, going i7 may not make sense, right?
Correct. Yeah. And then we went right along into the GeForce GTX 660 by Gigabyte.
Yeah, so the 660 is really known for performance to price point value, right? So picking this one out just makes a lot of sense.
Of course, of course. And then we went with the TP-Link wireless adapter, just in case you don't have a hard line in your living room. You can always go with a wireless option.
Yeah, few people really do have a hardline connection or a router nearby. Necessary in this case because the mini ITX case that we chose doesn't have integrated Wi-Fi, so this is mandatory.
So we moved right along into the Seagate Barracuda 7200 RPMs. It's a 500 gig hard drive.
Yeah, very nice. 500 gigabytes should be more than enough for the operating system and a few games. If you wanted something a little bit faster, you could go for an SSD, but of course there's a bit of a price difference there.
Yes, of course. And then we went with the ADATA 4 gigs DDR3 1600 megahertz RAM. This is definitely a good solid RAM. It's going to work well.
Yeah, and price point's definitely the #1 thing on our list, so pretty decent performance for the price point there too. So overall, what did we get this entire system to come under?
We were able to get this all under $600, which I think is a great price for a Steam machine.
For sure. At $600, I think it's a really good place to start, but we're really excited to see what you guys come up with yourselves. So head into your local Canada computers, put together your systems, and definitely share with us online. But until then, we'll see you guys in the next episode.